You know that feeling, right? It's the end of a long day, and that one question hits you. What's for dinner? It can be such a drag, especially when you're swamped. Well, today, we're going to look at an app that claims it can just make that whole problem disappear. Let's see what it's all about. Okay, so right out of the gate, we get this promise. Plan your meals in under 2 minutes. Now that is a bold claim for a whole week's worth of food. Honestly, it sounds almost too good to be true, so you know what we have to do? We got to put it to the test. All right, challenge accepted. We're going to do this. Let's pretend we're that busy professional, just trying to get this one annoying chore off our plate. The 2-minute timer starts now. Let's see if this thing can actually walk the walk. To get going, the app keeps it super simple. There are really only 2 things you have to do before it does its thing. First, you tell it how you eat. Second, you tell it what food you already have. That's it. 2 steps. Okay, first things first. We have to personalize this thing. This is where you quickly tell the app what you like, what you don't like, and maybe most importantly, how much time you're actually willing to spend cooking. And you can see right here how clean this interface is. This is the home screen. There are no crazy forms, no 20 questions. It's just a few simple, clear choices to get you started right away. And what's really cool is how much control you get with just a couple of taps. You can flip that switch for veg or non-veg. Then you can get more specific with diets like keto or high protein. And then, and this is the game changer for me, you set your max cooking time. Whether you only have 10 minutes or you're cool with 45, it's got you covered. All right, let's move on to the second and final piece of our setup. This is probably the smartest feature in the whole app. It actually plans meals around the ingredients you already have, which is huge for saving money and cutting down on food waste. So this is what the pantry screen looks like. The whole idea here is to just quickly log what's already in your kitchen. See, the more it knows about what you have, the smarter its suggestions are going to be. And they've made this part a total breeze. You can either search for an ingredient or just tap from a list of about 30 common things like onions, garlic, you know the drill. And anything you add gets saved for next time. And just a quick time check, we are still well under our 2-minute limit. Okay, preferences are locked in, pantry is updated, we've done our part. Now for the moment of truth. Let's hit that generate button and see what this thing is made of. And boom, just like that, challenge over. We did it. In literally the blink of an eye, the app spits out a full 7-day meal plan that is completely tailored to everything we just told it. We just planned our entire week in way under 2 minutes. So what do you actually get for that one tap? Well, you get these 2 amazing things. On the left, you've got your full 7-day calendar, a different meal planned for every single day. And on the right, it automatically created a shopping list with every single thing you need for the whole week. But what if you don't like something? You're not stuck with it. This plan is totally flexible. You can literally just drag and drop a meal to another day. Or if you're not feeling a dish, just hit refresh on that one day for a brand new idea. And of course, you can tap any meal to pull up the full recipe. And this is where taking a second to fill out your pantry really pays off. Your shopping list is split in 2. Need to buy is your checklist for the store. But already in pantry, well, that's your reminder to not buy another bottle of soy sauce when you've already got 3 hiding in the cupboard. We've all been there. Okay, so we've established that it's fast, like really fast. But how does it actually do it? Let's just peek under the hood for a second and see the logic that makes it all happen. It's basically a 5-step process that happens in a flash. First, it filters all its recipes based on your preferences. Then, it scores the ones that are left based on what's in your pantry. After that, it creates a pool of the top-scoring meals, randomly picks 7 of them, and finally, it populates your plan and your shopping list. It's so simple, but it's also kind of genius. And all that smart logic is working with some pretty serious options. You've got 5 different diet types to choose from, everything from vegan to keto. And it's pulling from a bank of over 40 different recipes, so you're not going to get bored eating the same thing over and over. And it pulls all of that together to deliver a plan for a full 7 days. So let's recap. You've got 5 diet types, more than 40 recipes, a 7-day plan, all generated in less time than it takes to brew a cup of coffee. That's pretty amazing. But, you know, when you really think about it, an app like this isn't just a fancy recipe book. It's a tool that automates one of those annoying little tasks that eats away at our day. It's all about giving you back your time and, just as important, your mental energy. So, I guess that leaves us with one last question to think about. Once you take away that daily headache of figuring out what to eat, what are you going to do with all that extra time and brain power every single week? It really makes you think about how these little automations can actually make a pretty big difference in our lives.